So I have to also it takes time, you know, when you have like
Sure.
so I do it with them, I do it with them, but I also do it with them.
Right.
So I have to plan some months before.
Some individual training.
Yeah, I get everybody on board, and then the last one is so especially with this time,
Sure.
There's a giant sun on the floor.
There is.
the nice thing about this is
Every cat is either go on an angle, or dive,
make it nice.
every cat is only got
For them to do it, but if you go by what they do,
Oh, right, yeah.
they'll want to do it.
Well,
only 5 feet.
yeah.
They'll say, I can't do this.
Yeah, we're starting there, we're trying to
Yeah.
stay in the center of the kata.
So that's it. Just like to be the one to push that.
Joe!
Sensei! Llame, show me the ring. Sensei ring. Bruce.
Ski.
Bruce.
Okay, spread out. Now same place. Relax the joints, especially the shoulders. Around. Sure. Big as you can go. And back. Forth. Oops. Left. Both feet are flat. Don't have your heels coming up, your heel coming up. So both feet. Switch. Where's that? Switch. Switch. In place. Turn. Switch. in. Switch. Figure eights. Circle at this knee, circle at this knee. Circle, 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 circle. And feet together. Knees bent. And away. Right. Left. Right. Front. And back. Okay, everybody grab a partner. Two lines in the center. You guys. Okay. Start off. Hands here. We go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here you go.
I'm trying to take it away from here.
Yep, it's kind of like the touching of this. So, for this, all right, all these techniques, I'm trying to get my arms from a big position connected inside, right? So I want to be hitting with what? The body, right? So how do I do that?
Pull it in.
Get it closer? Yep. So the feeling I really like is like I have a, not a pulley, but you kind of like pull it in. What's that called?
Winch?
Yeah, pretty much, exactly. So I got a chain elbow to my navel, elbow to center, okay, and that's, pull that in, have that feeling of pulling to the center, right? And I keep that as I come in, right? So if I don't have it, you can see it's from that shoulder, right? You can see that arm kind of engaging, right? So I'm going to relax and just think, twist from here, right? So I twist with engaging the shoulder. You kind of see how my body kind of bends and bows, right? Think more like I'm hitting with the floor, right? Everything pushes down, and it's more it's more relaxed, right? Because the more relaxed I am, the more he's going to feel my energy. The more energy I keep inside, the less it's going to transfer down, right? Okay. So this time, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And this last one's a trap, right? So 1, 2. Do that. So how can I make power coming down? It's like a downward block, right? Think of it like a downward block, so you can figure out how to connect that. Okay, let's go. she comes in here. I don't want to stop it here, even though I know she's coming here. I want to go, whoa, like I'm going through her, okay? And she's going to kind of stop it, right? Just like your punch, you know. If I'm going to make impact, I don't purposely stop it. I let her body stop it when I go through it. Okay? All right, to this side. Just forearms. So 1, 2, 3, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 3. 1, 2, 3. If I'm tight here, it's going to be a lot easier. It's not going to be so much shock. If I relax, the shock gets a lot more intense. Right? Because you can feel it. Remember, it's like a gate, right? The more energy you keep inside, the less it gets transferred. Okay, let's try it. Don't forget to breathe. Yeah. Relax the chest, and the arms should be so relaxed, they're barely fist. It's easy, try one foot. Gagaku maybe? There you go.
I just did.
Ready? You guys, 5 All right, come on. 6, 8.
Stretcher.
That's hard. And then you have to focus on just connecting to your own center. Like right about the core. Connect. That's the level of the center. It's like,
We need you forward.
you choose your so go as far as you can or you're supposed to take a return as you see. Yeah, you're strongest. Yeah, you're okay. This time. Yes. She grabs, remember pinky leads. Pinky leads, and then I re-grab. She re-grabs. I re-grab. Get a nice good grip before you try to go. Because then if you don't, it looks something like you're doing this. Grab. And give a good amount of resistance. What you want to avoid doing is fighting it this way with my arms. Keep my elbows in. And I can pull it if I want. If I try to do the same thing with my arms, now use my legs, totally different. Feels different, right? Okay? It's these inner thighs here, I'm squeezing her and pulling. My arms are connected. If I pull with just my upper body, it's only half. Okay, so go through every once in a while, just kind of give them a pull, and use your legs to pull. So it's like you have, you could almost think of it like, I know like this analogy is a little misleading, but you have your coconut between your knees and kind of crush it, but you don't want to do that with your knees. Okay, it's more like it's in between your inner thighs when you're crushing. Okay? All right, let's try it.
The big coconut.
Big coconut. Pinky leads, pinky leads. Yep. I'm here. Yes. Yep. That's fine, yeah. You just, there you go. Yeah. Take her. Let me go. Nice. Turn. There you go. You can go pull every once in a while. See where they're at. See where you're at. Now you know you're doing it wrong if your pull's like this. Your body needs, right? If your body does anything like that, it's wrong. make that move without you moving. This is okay. Your pull this thing. Alright. This time, push it between my hands. Push my hands together.
You're like almost.
Like that. Yeah, so when you pull, use those legs. Push those legs together and pull her at the same time. So you don't want to pull her this way. You want to you're going like stay here. Try to bend too much. I can bend my knees just kind of down because I really don't pull it. If I go down, I'm just going to pull my. Ah! Okay, this time. This one. Arms here, shoulders. Okay. So what I want to do is shop here, right? So I want my body to kind of go this way. Okay? So remember, there's a difference between this and stomping. I don't want to stomp, right? So I'd say stomping is kind of like I'm letting gravity control my energy to a certain extent, and I'm kind of like forcing my energy like through the concrete. I don't really want to do that. I want to kind of like put it maybe like 1 inch down on the floor. You hear how that's different? It's supposed to. Yeah, that one. Because then I'm stuck and I'm kind of sunk into the floor. Right? Whenever I give pressure to the floor, what do I want to do? Yeah, when I use that to give pressure, I want to give energy back to the next technique. If I'm stuck and I'm sunk, then that kind of defeats the purpose.
So is the big difference in that, like, landing toes first so that you have that backwards pressure to give, whereas the stomp is kind of heels first and you don't have a lot to give?
I'd say initially at least. Yeah, at the very least when you start playing around with it. Yeah.
And that seems like a huge difference.
I mean, I can stop with some balls and toes, you know, or like land quietly with the heels, but you're on the right track there. You know. Okay, so this is what I want. That, right? But I want pressure to go down in this case. And I want to not use my arms. Okay, so I don't want to do that with my arms. Okay, I want to relax this, and then push her down this way. You can see like it's starting from here, right? Okay. So I don't want to stop here, because what am I trying to do? Put the energy where?
Into the floor.
In the floor. So let that energy go all the way down. Okay? Also, do that. Start from here. Because then you can learn how to shock in a quick place, right? Because it's kind of like, you know, we're not going to practice Kumite this way. You got to learn how to make a punch from here. So don't like overdo it. You can try a little bit higher. Like start from like your hands are just barely hovering over hers. Okay? Let's try it. I mean, just look at shock yellows and form. Yeah, try to avoid it.
Please don't break my arm.
It's kind of like you're doing this. Just jump. Yep, so the land is this way. So instead of jumping, instead of going like that, you go without the up part, I just do the landing. Just go down. Okay, so I don't want to Start hovering above his hands, so you don't have to worry about your neck. Just start here. You're just focusing on the dropping down. The hands coming up, just add another. Try one more. Hanging goes. Body one hands press together. You want them both at the same time. When I hit the floor, right there.
The vibration you generate on the hand. With vibration, without vibration.
Relax a little bit. Okay, mate. Feet. Nice. All right. Straighten our lines up to 2 lines. Facing each other. We're going to rotate here in a second. Make sure nice and. Yep. All right. Good feet. All right. Rotate to the left. To the left. To the left. Keep going. Keep going. You're going to skip a person every time you rotate. I'm showing you. All right. Both sides fine. Okay, so we're just going to get in tune with our opponent, okay? We're just going to get in tune. So one side's going to be conducting, they're going to be like leading the motion, the other side's just going to be kind of reacting. So the idea here is there's a certain distance where we want to be, right? Not necessarily here, but the feeling is like the belts are tied together. Okay, now why the belts? Because when I move back, okay, she wants to lead with her center. You don't want to lead with the upper body. Okay? When she goes back, she wants to have the feeling like she's still in there. Typically what happens when people go back is they do what? They lead with this. Can you count it from here? You can try. It's not going to be too strong. Okay? You go back to do what?
Go forward.
To go forward, right? I never see Sensei Avi go back. Just a switch step, to get off the line, and he's immediately attacking again. Okay? So this feeling of the center leading never goes away. It's always there. Even when I'm going back, I gotta keep that. You can tell when people bail, because the hip goes in, and you just storm them with no word. They're just asking for it kind of thing. Right? So you gotta train this, and you have to think about it at first, because it's not something that's natural. Okay? So anyway, I'm going to just be moving, she's going to maintain the distance, right? So what's the distance? Our hands aren't crossing, we're both dead here, right? And it's not too far away, because then if she's a head kicker, then I got other problems, right? So I want to be at this range. Now this range in and of itself isn't safe, okay? If I don't understand what pressure is, she can kick me really easy and she can do whatever she wants now, okay? But you need to learn how to be comfortable fighting in this kind of distance, as opposed to this distance, or this distance. Okay? So I'm moving, she's just reacting. She's just trying to maintain that distance. Okay? I'm trying to mix her up. Go forward and back. Try to time her, right? So when do I want to go in? What's the time I want to go in? When she's doing what? Yeah, when she's coming forward, right? If she's coming in and I meet her, oh, it's the best impact possible. If she's stationary and I get her, it's pretty good. If she's moving back and I'm trying to chase her, it's not so great. It's good for getting distance and pushing like out of the ring or into a corner. But that's not what you want. You want her to come in. Okay, so typically the most, I see this a lot, is you just push. Yeah, exactly. That's the counter. She'll just counter me, right? If she, works with me here, she's moving back, boom, she's like, I feel like real confident, this is great, I push her back, and then she'll just break the tempo and counter, whenever she wants to. So you can't just storm in. There are times to storm, like here, okay? But you can't just storm. Right? That's saying damn attention forward, but you it's like a millipede. You gotta very slowly work your way in. Don't just run in. Does that make sense? Okay, so moving forward and back, side to side. One side's controlling the distance. Let's go. No techniques, just moving. Yeah, Lily's side is conductor. Lily's side. Back straight. So you will be able to see head to foot, everything. You're like here. Pull back. You can see his feet in his head. You have a good idea. You're here. You can see that kick. Nice. It's part of the tell. Everything is charged. again. Good. Okay, rotate to the left. Sorry?
Yeah, there we go.
So you. All right. This time. All right. This time I'm attacking. I'm jabbing. I want her just to pick up my timing. Okay. So I'm jabbing face. Okay. Now don't move. This is just being a bad partner. This is being a terrible partner. See why this is bad? Okay. Without her doing anything, I'm punching to miss her. So that builds up her confidence, but it's a false confidence, right?
Us.
She's getting really good at blocking a punch that's not real. Don't do that. Okay? Don't move. You gotta punch and stop at that chin. Okay? Now you have to be good enough to have the control to stop, okay? But you can't purposely miss. You gotta get used to that. Okay? So she's just gonna pick me up. And count. Okay? Now try not to get it away from at the same time. Think of it like 1-2, but make that 1-2 gap very, very, very small. Okay? Slow motion would be like 1-2. Okay? Kind of like that. I'm setting up. I'm building potential. Then I'm releasing it for the punch. And a little slower. Yep. You hear the breath? Where's the contraction at? On the block. Pop, pop, and on the hip. Okay, questions? No? Okay, let's go.
So lean inside the box first, Sensei?
Yeah, let's head that.
Okay.
Just gonna jab and just block that.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so what you're going to need now within the body. So this is protected. Your protection here. Your head protection here. So always walk by yourself. Right.
You are? Okay. When you're attacking, have your hands back here. Have your hands back here. Bring pressure to this guy. Yeah. Where's Magic now? Here. Where is it? Go for it. It's in your finger. Now watch that when your guard goes up. Up here, right? Okay. Get him. Same thing with you. You're moving, you can't do it. I'm ready.
Sparring with someone I can stop with.
I go down the center and then I blade. I don't choose. If I choose to make that lucky, I choose down the center. That. Slow motion. That. And then because then I'm also right, so it's like close enough. Is that actually it's cute? It's crazy because like he does this jab. It helps him turn action. It helps him look. It helps him turn action. Cat mouse, right? So the mouse moves first. Cat moves, the mouse is like, nope. Wait. It's hard though, it's hard. It's tough. Switch, we have it ready. Sorry. Switch, we have it
Your face. You do not want to do this.
Yes, sorry.
It's a lot of times and energy. You need that enough. This is enough.
I'm so covered in the center, he's like, everyone, pressure, pressure, pressure forward, with the legs too, bend those legs, fly in there. Yeah, bend the back like this, or it's going to be like this. Okay, watch. Are you scared right here? Not really, right? Whatever. You can feel the energy. You know, I did. So, same thing with him. If you're like this, he's like, oh, whatever. If you're like this, okay, bend those legs. Nice! Pick out. Left. Okay, same thing, both sides come on. All right, this time, let's just do some timing. Okay, for this drill, it's easy to mess up. It's a really good drill, but it's really easy to just don't move. All right, I'm trying to build up his timing. Okay. We were just talking about like if I'm attacking, right? When should he come in? When should he attack? I'm starting my punch. When should he go? Yeah, when I start, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, when should he go on this punch? He shouldn't. There's no threat. I can't get him. Okay? It's when I shift my body in that's a threat. We can agree with that? Okay. But you say that, and then drill you go like this. I can't get it. It's the same as right. Okay, so you gotta make it realistic. I'm shifting, ready? So I'm shifting in to get him. And he's gonna just eat you alive here. Right? So beginning stages, you're looking for that like kind of like that physical movement, right? But you want to kind of bypass that. You want to get like the feeling, like my intention, like from here. Can you see? What's my intention like? Do I want to attack him right now?
No.
Not really. How about now? A little bit more, right? From here. So slow. It's not real. Okay? Question here. Remember, I'm coming to him. Does he have to move forward?
No.
No, if he has to move forward to get me, I couldn't get him in the first place. He's going to sit there and just spin on the spot. If you wanted to do a little shift, that's fine, but you got to kind of figure out when you need to and when you don't need to. You should, even though I'm going first, he should always move, because I got to move 150 pounds a few feet. He just has to rotate. Questions? Okay, let's go. Thank you. Top of your side, I'll go first. No, it's time. You're the charge. Just act like Wow! don't move back. Go forward.
I can feel myself doing that. I was getting to say, feel myself keep coming back.
Think like that. Center like your navel. That's sleep. So you never go back. Can we switch? All sides go? Okay. Okay, switch. 1 minute. Sorry. Switch.
So if it's like this, I'm forced to.
It's straight. Then you can turn. The list was correct. Exactly. Just twice. The elbow in this way is
Put your lines together. Bow your partner. Alright, rotate. Good left. Good left, good left. Work with everybody today. We're gonna try. Okay, both sides come on. Okay. This time jab, reverse punch. Okay? We work on jab and jab, reverse punch a lot because, even though it's super common, well, I mean, it's because they're super common, really. And people are really good at them because they do it all the time. So this has to be like a very refined timing. Okay? Like back kick defense is good, but you need to get this first, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna jab reverse punch, and she's gonna do whatever defense she wants to do. She can do go to send or send to send. Okay? So go to send is receiving, like you're exhausting the technique. So she's exhausting the technique, boom, right? Exhaust as in like I can't go anymore, and then she takes advantage of that end time. Okay, kind of that where I have to recover. Like there's no more to give. I got to recover. I got to move back. Takes advantage there. Seno send, she's attacking my attack, right? So I start my attack. Boom! She's gonna push me out, right? Just like what we were doing. Okay. Now, which one should you prefer? Which one should you try to do? Seno send or go send? Which one's better?
Sensei.
Seno send? Why?
Because you're attacking the attack.
Why is that better?
I think of it like baseball. If I waited until the ball was on the plate to hit the ball, I might get to first base. But if I hit it as it's to the plate and I may hit the peak of force, then we go out of the park. So we're like two trains running at each other. If one slows down before one hits it, it won't be as devastating as if two trains.
Yeah. Worst accident is when two cars are doing it, right? Exactly. I'm coming in. I'm doing the work for her. I'm giving her my energy. Whoa! She's just meeting it. I mean, that's crazy devastating. Okay. Now, so given that, when should you use Gono Seno? Seno Seno is just better.
Depends on the situation, right? If you're a corner, backed up, then sometimes.
The answer to Kumite is always it depends. Always. It's always it depends. But yeah.
You're about to get out of the ring.
Okay. Okay, so I'm about to get out of the ring. What else?
Okay.
Miss.
I think it's when you can't do sentences, when you get caught a little off guard and you have to wait for that technique to end.
Yeah, you're a little late. Yeah, you're a little late. Same thing. Same thing. Right. So I'm gonna go whenever. A little late, but she's okay. Good. So she's meeting between those two techniques. Okay, before I'm ready for that second one. Now I have to make sure I really go in, okay? Because if I punch over here, then it's okay. Okay, so just kind of mix it up in between.
I was thinking this is so Seno Sen's better because you can use the momentum
Yep.
come in, but
Yep.
also it feels like, I don't know if they're going to throw 1, 2, or 3 techniques. And so with Gono Sen, you almost have to kind of wait. You don't know. But with Seno Sen, you can just, you're attacking. So you're cutting off whatever if there's a second move, if there's no second move, if there's 3.
Super good point.
So what if they Sensei, you're Sensei.
And they know what to do. Now, what's the counter to that? Okay, because that's what she's doing, right? She's Seno-sen, right? So, are you saying if she's trying to time me? Wait, no. Yeah, she's trying to time me, and I'm going to time her back.
Yes.
Okay. Then it becomes, so I get her to commit. So I give her something because I know she's like ready to come on. I'm like, okay, fine. Because if I just go normal, she's gonna eat me. So I go, and then I go in. So I break her, but I keep the energy on. Because if I break her up and come back, then we're back to normal again. So you break, get the commitment, which could be this. Think of it, and she's something.
I think that's where we almost have to combine Sana-san and No-san. Because if we're going towards her and she meets you,
Yeah.
and you want to give her something, you might need to shift back to get her. And so that would be taking her attack with you to find her.
If I'm moving back, I wouldn't say it's Sano-san, it's more of a distance maneuver. Because if I'm doing Sano-san, I don't, if you notice when I was doing here, I'm not moving back. I want to move in just enough to get the commitment and then go. I can do stuff like, move back to get her to move to make it easier. But I wouldn't say that's quite Sano-san.
You don't attack when you're going back. So to
That
get that
never-
commitment.
Because we attacked going backwards, that would be kind of silly.
I mean, if you're really good at connecting the center together, I mean, you can do things, but it's never going to be as strong as a planted reverse punch when you're on the floor. Good question. Does that help?
We'll find out.
Okay. Anything else? This is really, really important concept. Okay, just for Sano-san, if you're having trouble with the timing, you're always like a little late. Just face this way. Just come in your face this way. Face this way. Okay, so she's about to do a reverse punch. Okay. So I'm gonna give her pressure here. Okay. Now you'll know she has 100% commitment because as soon as I release that, it's gonna fire with no hesitation. If there's any sort of backwards jerk, she's leaving it back just a little bit. Okay. We'll see. It's pretty good. She doesn't know when I'm gonna release it. Okay. Connect that with your center. So it's like the body's already committed. It's like, let go of my hand. And then she just fires. Okay. You can also think of it like, she's metal, and my hands are magnets. I can't control. You fly so fast. As opposed to kind of loading and going, which is more, and then there's that big gap. If you can't control, it's like, and there's no real opening.
So Lily, how do you take that out of your shoulder? So when he's doing the rubber band thing, how do you?
I'm connecting, it's like this is magnetized to my hip. My hip is trying to get forward. And if I really need some support, sometimes I have like that lat as a
Remember this?
don't.
Right. This is insane. I'm connecting with relaxing my shoulder, connecting the hip, connecting the hip. Even though it's closer, it's still relaxed. It's forward but relaxed. There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, well, right, but that rubber band. So the pressure is forward, so that when the rubber bands go, right?
Yes.
But without, you can't have that tension that you need for the rubber band here. The tension for the rubber band has to be here. And like that, I think that's much more advanced.
And it sounds easy. Real Kumite is really, really, really difficult. We just had no shoulders. It was so easy, but
Yeah.
let's try it.
Either side goes, doesn't matter.
This one is what we're doing, jab reverse. Yeah, so one side jab reverse punches, and the other side you do this one. Martin side. So Martin side jabs, reverse punches. This side here. It's gonna start. Okay. You want to do is that front hand to block. And okay, so I can each figure out in between, so I can set them center attack. They're seated, exhausted. One, two, she's at the end of her technique. There we go. Pick either one. I'm gonna try to get the time. And then, try to meet her. see that opening? Like very small inside movements of the toes.
Trying to get used to not doing that.
You head back, there you go. Stand on the spot. Switch to the side. Nice body, I like the movement. It's good. Try not to lunge up though. Don't lean the forward at all. Just go forward. Okay. Join back. And to the left. To the left, to the left, to the left. Really? Okay, this time, let's work on our most popular kick, the front kick. Alright. She does front kick to me. Just gonna leave it up there. Oh, okay. Which knee is the bell? This one? Alright. How do I catch this? What do I want to do? How do I avoid this?
Turn.
Turn what?
Yeah.
Yep. So I can get off the angle.
Or shift.
Get off the angle, right? I can shift, so I can shift like this way, which is how you do in normal stepping kumite. I can kind of shift this way a little bit, right? So when you're catching a kick, what you don't want to do is sit there and try to literally catch it. It's called breaking your fingers. So as she kicks, I'm gonna move back with her, and just I want to kind of grab it on the way at the end of it, right? At the end of that kick. I don't want to move back and reach for it, okay? It's kind of like the kick comes out, and then on the recoil back, you stop it from recoil. Real slow. Comes back, and then I grab it at the end here. Okay? I don't try to grab it when it's coming in. You might get lucky and get it, but most of the time you're just going to jam your fingers up. Okay? So, she kicks, grab. Okay, now from here, if we continue forward, what can she do? Oh. That's not good, right? So how do I get away from that? I got the leg here. How can I avoid this?
Turn her.
Yes. So I'm going to push her this way. Boom, boom. Okay. Now, yes, she can try to, yeah, she can Back fist with the right hand if she wants. Okay, great. But your body's like this, and I'm coming with my whole force. So I'll take that shot and then destroy it. That's fine. Okay. Now, do you remember the counter for this one?
Back foot.
What's that?
Back
foot?
Yeah. Or some of the guys come with the other leg.
Yeah, that kick that is his back foot. Yeah, that kick, yeah. So she grabs, she twists her foot, and then she puts it down for that. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. So kick comes in, push pull. And I don't want to, because I see a lot of you guys get the catch. You're like, yeah, okay. And then you use your hand. Okay? Don't do that. Okay? Because if you use your hand, it might, and it's going to be a little weaker. You know, at the beginning, we were talking about tying elbows to the center and all that. Use the body for it. Okay? The body turn. So I got the leg, boom, boom, throw with the body. She's going to be almost here when I get it. Okay? Questions on this? Remember, you want to be close enough so she thinks she can kick, right? Because she's not going to kick me from here. She might kick me from here, and then just shift out of the way. The most important thing is not about grabbing. I don't really care if you get the kick or not. I care if you don't get the kick. Right? Ever try to hit something and then barely miss it? Like you're hitting a bag and you barely miss it, pull out where your shoulder like goes out of the socket kind of thing? Right? There's a split second where you're like, oh, I didn't hit it, and there's that kind of mental break. That's kind of what you want. If you get it, it's gravy if you get the leg.
So is that why you're really not, it's not really a catch, because if you really caught the leg, then you just come in quickly, quickly come down. So this is just, it's like a glancing blow, right? You're not really, I think it's if you really caught it, you just go in, right?
Yeah, so there's other versions where she has a front kick, I'm literally going, I'm just going in, right? Because if I get inside this knee, then I can do stuff like, sticking it that way. Okay? That requires an insane amount of time, and I still haven't done it. Because if you're even a little too late, what's going to happen is, you're going to come in, you're going to meet that shin. If you get above the knee, you're pretty okay, but it's almost like you want to do a down punch to her groin, right? So she comes in, because that's going to kind of keep me safe. Because my hands are going to be like the hull of a boat here, which is going to have to kick on the outside. But if my timing's off even a little bit, I'll end up eating that shin with my wrist, okay, which is not a warrior move. Good? Okay, let's try it. Take it slow. Cowrie side, stretch kick. Cowrie side kicks.
Okay, you're gonna kick me. Yes, that's it.
And then this just happens.
When I push you away, you can turn on back.
So,
So
Get him on transition. So now they're getting fancy with their spinning, right? You're like, man, this sucks. All right, so she kicks, and I get her, and I push her, and she does the whole, yeah. We're doing slow, because she kicks. You could catch it and just continue, right? If they're not expecting it and they overdo that kick, they're gonna end up with their inner thighs like split neck. So you can do that sometimes. I wouldn't recommend doing that in a tournament to wreck someone's legs. It's not a good idea. But if you're in a situation where you get someone's leg, just pulling it and letting them damage themselves is maybe not a bad idea. Okay, so do it with a grain of salt here. Okay, so now this time, let's get 2 lines, but back it up to the like, end of the floor. Okay, so get your lines. Okay, now this time you want to just experiment with distancing. Okay, so she's going to do a combination. She's going to mix up how deep she wants to go. She's got a lot of room to work with. Okay, so the same technique can go really short or really long depending upon your footwork. Okay, so she can do a jab reverse punch, and she can hit me here without me moving. I'm not going to move. Perfect. Okay, she can hit a jab reverse punch, and I'm going to move back with her. She can hit bang, and if I'm kind of bailing, she should still be able to catch me. Okay, same technique, it's just a footwork. Okay, it's all about that. You okay? Okay. That's back foot, right? Because if she's close, I don't have to take much of a step. If it's medium distance, I can bring it to my front foot. Boom, boom. I'm trying to chase to the end of that square. I really just drive that leg in there, and I can almost cover the whole. Right? It's the same technique. It's just put your leg to it. Okay? So when you're moving, the most important leg is what? Back leg's critical, right? So when I walk around, I see you guys like this. I know there's no threat. You should have to do this first. Now you're right. But then now I know what's coming. Okay? You gotta get used to moving with this. You're like a moving potential bomb. At any time you can go. That makes people worried. If people are worried and nervous, what do? Run. They make mistakes. And then she makes a mistake, her technique's not as good as it could be. It's kind of outside, and I'm going down the center. It's easy. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna mix up what I want to do. Try different techniques. Go, thing. Try like, people talk about triple roundhouse. See how that works out for you. Try different moves. See what goes. Just play around. Okay? Good control, but see what works, see what doesn't. Let's try it. Very good. Yeah, combination. Now, when you're over here, this side goes back. Okay? So one and one. One and one. All right.
Make sure I'm running.
Okay, let's go back. Sorry. Go back. Let's rotate to the left. Get someone new first. Someone new. Okay, let's continue. Okay.
Ready? Oh, we're not taking these, don't worry. That's fine. I'm new too. I'm going to try. All right.
Sorry.
Try to get more connection.
I'm not going to try it up here. Also play around. See how it's okay. Yeah. Takes a lot of seconds. Nice, reverse punch. Let's do this.
Push it away.
That bend? No. If you're this pumpkin, you're like so good, he's gonna destroy you. He's gonna be here, so you can go back.
That's so back fist is so powerful.
The masters.
Crazy man.
The masters.
If you do any technique, let's do a combination. Stand. Take like, when you go down. He does a punch, he does whatever. Okay, front of the center, I can go up. I don't want to just here. And it's right our way. Because if I get off, let's say the jab is this way, I'm in the center, whatever he kicks, I just play off of it last second. You know what I mean? My sword's here. Whatever he does, I'm going to right in the middle. And now it's good back. Because if I choose, okay, in the center,
So,
he's attacking the center.
so when you
Just think about it. Lock your center. Yes. That's here. It's almost like
Think about it, okay. I'm not going to counter, I'm just going to step away. But do whatever combination thinks. But come with the spirit, okay? Stuck here on my leg.
Teach is not easy.
No. Easy for Kai, or just easy for those kids.
Yeah, wait until he gets heavier. Bobby,
So we got to train. So you want to come with me? Yeah, right.
Someone explain what pressure is. What's pressure?
So positive force, forward intention.
Yep.
Forward intention on your partner.
Okay, forward intention.
Or the person feels threatened
Person feels threatened.
to take them out.
Anything else?
Function of density.
Build up of potential.
It's good. It's good. I like it. Okay, you guys are all right. So I have, my intention is really important, okay? Like everybody undervalues attention until you actually fight someone with real attention. You're like, oh, that's what they mean, right? Okay. So intention is not, I'm going to punch her in the stomach. Okay, the technique is irrelevant. Intention is I'm going to destroy her. Like, I'm just going to go through her and I don't care. No, that's too much, but you get the idea, right? So if you have real intention, you'll never do that. Promise you. Okay? If she's a tiger, you're not going to be doing that. You are going to be so bound up and ready to explode. Okay? So, when it comes to pressure, you need to be moving, like I was saying earlier, ready to explode. Okay? Now, the thing about pressure is the line is subtle. Okay? So, clearly, I can't get her from here. I can barely get her with a front kick, but that's kind of a big motion. Should be able to react to it. Clearly, we can both hit each other from here. Right? We can both get each other. Okay, this is kind of where it's like, we both really want to go. It's kind of uncomfortable. We both know we can hit each other. This is where you want to live. You got to learn how to live here. Right? If I'm comfortable in the most uncomfortable position in Kumite, that's good for me, right? When you're uncomfortable in Kumite, what do you want to do? You want to get out of there, or attack to get out of the situation. So you constantly come back and live here. Always, 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 always. Now, if you live here with zero potential, you're being dumb, because you're about to get destroyed. If I'm this close to her with zero potential, she can just pick me apart. If she fakes me from here, I'm so destroyed. There's nothing I can do. Okay, it looked like there's plenty of things to do, but there's really not. Like if she does a fake, and I'm back here, what am I going to do? I can do stuff like this, but that's just asking you to get taken down. I'm not going to be able to punch very hard because I'm moving back. She's going to, right? You got to have that stance right, especially this back. It's got to be coiled. Okay? Now, when it comes to faking for Kumite, what do you need to do? What's the key to a successful fake?
Make it real.
Make it real? Yep.
Use the body.
Use the body. Perfect. Okay, nice. Yeah. You make it real by using your body and legs, right? So if I'm going to jab, yeah, you can block it. So I'm going to jab her, ready? So I'm jabbing. Okay? The same motion of my jab. If it's real or not, that's the fake. So that might be enough. Even if she's not really moving, there's a slight hesitation, that means muscles are contracting. That could be that little gap I need to go in. Okay? If I'm out here where there's not really pressure, he's not really going to buy that fake. Okay, now it's more real. You see, it wasn't that big of a distance change. Okay? All right, so everybody get a partner and grab some wall. Okay, let's go. This spot on the wall. Can we do this wall? Because these walls are kind of weak. Because they're not a whole side to together.
Don't break them up.
So,
He likes the ball. Okay, so we did this a couple weeks ago. Alright, so I'm attacking, she's going to counter punch. Okay? The goal is to be the first one to hit, and you don't want to get hit. Okay? So I'm just going to come in, let's just say reverse punch. Okay? First one, oh. She comes in, she tries to meet. Okay, now I want to inch my way in, right? Okay? I want to get the smallest amount of movement to get her to come. Okay, I want a commitment. Because if she commits, what does that mean? I'm going to move. It's an opening. I'm going to go, exactly. Okay? My goal is to get her to move from close to far away. Far away. I want to be like over here getting her to move. Because then I'm like a puppet master. Okay? She doesn't want to go until I'm really close. I mean, she's like really comfortable and her timing's amazing. You got it?
Yes.
Okay? Creep in. If you just lunge in, you're not going to find that line. Try to find that gray line where everybody's kind of uncomfortable and they don't really want to go if they have it. Okay? Let's try it.
You're going to get closer to me.
Yeah. Nice.
So,
Sir. Oh, nice.
where the patient comes.
I guess.
Oh, nice.
That's the way it is.
Try to cut one thing down. Then you don't have to like, you can just like keep the stay vertical. See how it stays down? Back up. Let's practice this one.
That way, Jesse, crush that back leg.
Yeah.
Go straight. Move in with that crush back leg. You can punch first. Defender, you guys can punch. You're on the wall. You can attack first.
Yeah, so you're
That's the point, right? You can attack.
So the goal is this.
You stop the scratch? You want to come closer to him. Remember that part? Sparring stance. Now I'm going to come closer and closer to you, and then when you think I'm close enough, you hit me with the reverse punch. Okay? So I'm going to take a little jab, and then you're going to block it with your lead hand, and then you're going to
That means I know. Here, or keep moves. That's
just off to the side. Pop it, and then
Pressure from me.
here you can.
like that. Up there. Boom. Nice.
There you go. you're there. Nice. And you can also set a date of like.
Nice. All right, let's switch again.
Okay, so that's what you want. You want to
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
His students are so into like
So
really
you're doing the, you're doing the
play around, try to inside.
closer, and then when I think you're close enough, or when you think you're close enough, you can do a jab to me, and I'll do. Okay. So this time we're going to do the jab.
So again,
Closer, closer. Now this is the jab. That's the reverse. So try with the jab.
but all this
I'm a black belt. I should be able to block it.
potential relax. Yeah. Let's engage.
Nice. Oh, you picked it out. Oh, nice. Got a jab. Come on.
You realize how much power you have a lot of power.
Oh, you picked me up.
That's what I want. Okay? Level and that's the connection.
Now remember, when you're out of the range further outside the plane, then I want you to go. And then when you're in range, then you attack. Right? Got it? We switch sides? Get the other side change. So now you're outside of range. You can't punch me from here. Wow! So, I want you to go, see how you have it right here like this? I want you to go right from there, straight out. No cocking the elbow around, throwing the hand back, going exactly from where you are. Boom, just like that. Straight down this. Nice, that's back. Wow! That's quick.
Line's back. Okay, give me some feedback here. Helpful, not helpful? Don't know what we're doing? Anybody have any breakthroughs?
I didn't break anything.
Well, that's good. That's always good. What gets them to go? The body gets them to go, right? Okay, it's the legs. Doesn't matter what this is doing if the body's not in to support it. Anybody find that, was anybody kind of faking when they're attacking? They're kind of faking to get them to go? Did anybody fake themselves? You fake and you're like, oh, wait a minute. And they're not ready.
Fake and then you got hit, yes.
Yeah. That's the real fake. Find yourself. Real fake.
I was leaning too much.
Super common. Yeah, super common. Definitely. We all do that too. Like we overcommit.
Thank you. I mean, for a good fake, you almost have to back it up with a real punch. Not making contact, but you got to get in there a couple times. So like, oh.
Gotta show them what's up, right? Gotta show them. Because what's the fake? What are you faking? I don't know. You haven't showed me yet. Exactly. Okay. Why? Because the whole concept of faking, the biggest hurdle I see with people, and myself included, is you fake and they don't go, or you fake and you don't get. It's like why do you fake yourself? What's happening there? Why is it I get this big fake and then he moves and then I can't get him there? Why is that?
Committing too much on the fake.
What do you mean?
If you're moving so much with the fake, even to like this level, then it's like, unless you have this back leg ready and you're pulling and everything else, you can't go. And especially, I don't know about anyone else, but when I'm thinking fake, I think forward and back.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm going forward so much, then there's this period of I'm coming back, and that's when they break. So then I miss that.
Mm. Like here?
Yeah.
Some of the mindset at the end shouldn't be the fake, should be just your beginning of your technique.
You're setting something up, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you've done, your end shouldn't be to fake somebody. To fake somebody to be able to hit.
Just the path to get,
Right,
yeah.
right. So don't overthink it. Just
Yeah.
move forward. Keep the intention.
Mm-hmm. Really important.
My biggest thing when I was on the wall, I was overthinking.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
was over
You
anticipating.
almost tire yourself.
And then I was even leaning in more, trying to get closer, but then.
Really good important thing is Mushin right there at the bottom, 3 states of mind, clear-headed. You have to have, karate's like fire and ice. Your spirit has to be like this dynamic chaotic, like 120%, but you have to be like cold, like totally relaxed and collected. And so outside is very relaxed and nothing's going on. Inside you're like, ah, like come on, don't lose the control. It's tough. It's really hard. It's really hard. Yeah.
Can a fake, can you think quick enough to turn a fake into a real technique? Let's say close enough, you fake, they're still open. Can you just go with it at one point, or are you committed to a fake from the start?
Are you asking personally or in general?
Personally, like if you're fighting and you think I'm going to fake, I'm like, oh my god, it's still open.
I'd say that I'll see a movement to take advantage of, and I'll start a fake attempt. Typically, if something happens and you move in a weird way before that fake attempt actually happens, I'll just commit. But a lot of times it's the fake attempt, but and then be ready to take advantage. Which is actually what I was going to lead into. I don't know if that's helpful or not.
Yeah, because they're separate. Like you don't wait to see what happens. You fake, and then the separate technique is to take advantage.
Waiting and patient. Waiting is death. Patience a good thing.
Yeah.
If you wait and sit there, it feels very passive to me. Patient, I can sit here and be patient all day. Like I'm ready. Come on. But I'm not waiting. You know. Sit down. This is really good. So, and I like when you guys do answers like this because I can really like dive in and we can fix this. This is good. Okay, for the fake. So you're saying it's like this and then kind of back, right? Okay. That's good. And can you guys see where the problem would be there? Where there might be a slight issue? I've heard it's being slightly behind.
Well, if she's behind, can't your opponent then move in and start shooting?
Yeah. So why is she behind? You're saying sometimes you're behind?
If I don't have like the right mindset, then I'll fake and then like sit at the fake
Yeah.
rather than keep going.
Yeah. Okay. I'll cover both. So the first one, if I fake and go back, there's too much time. Right? It's like doing this, the punch. So you go forward and down, and you have potential, and you close the distance where the fake is real. And then from there, if the fake is right, I can't release from here because I've already released now. What do I have to do now? That, or get out of there. Does that make sense? So it's not this way, it's this way, or even better, it's this way. And then I can switch. Does that help at all?
Yes.
What was the second one? About the
Give it
intention being ready?
Like stuck there.
Stop, right, okay. Okay. Try not to be here and sit here. Because it's easy to get stuck and sunk. Okay? See if you can tell when it happens. Just don't break, but here. Can you kind of see it happening? I'm starting to kind of like just, the engine's turning off. Okay? And you might think you're ready. Because the pressure might feel the same between your feet. You're like, I'm ready, but you're really not. Alright? So what I like to do, Sensei Toru likes to do, make it like a figure eight, like a figure eight. He likes to take that and put it inside. So he's always kind of like, he goes that way. Avi just goes. He just advances, so he's constantly making the pressure even more and more intense. So it's really quick, you have to make a decision, because if you're too late, you'll just attack. So it's pressure. But what I like is I'm always moving. Like my feet are always doing something. I'm ready to counter, but it keeps me more alive, so it keeps the engine on, because I know I can go from there. If it's here, I feel very like lazy, and it's too easy to turn off. Okay? You don't want to give them time to think about it. Right? I want her uncomfortable the whole time. Because she's like, get off me, and she's doing crazy stuff, and it's easy for me. If she's very comfortable and confident, she's going to do her best combination as fast as her as she can. That's what I don't want. You guys agree with that? Okay? Alright. So, what do you want to do instead of pum pum? What could help that thing? What's energy? What's energy should it be like? So I don't want my weight to go here, then here. If I'm faking her right, I don't want to go here,
Because now, if she gives me a big fake, right? A big fake. Boom! Okay, now I try to take advantage, but we're both ready again. So that was pointless, right? Yes? Okay.
Take it down and go forward with it.
Say again?
Down and then forward instead of down and back. Well, actually, you're going forward and back, so instead of going forward, go down, and instead of going back, go forward.
And you know, you can think pressure back, but have your pressure back, not pressure back.
Yeah.
Right? It's more like weight back. Right? So if she gives me a fake this time, I can take advantage of it because I'm already kind of there. And I can be patient too, because sometimes you'll fake. Obviously, sometimes he'll fake and and both of us like, don't move. You know, it's kind of like it's very subtle, and then someone goes. You know, so you have to be able to control yourself from there. You can't just always commit. Because if the timing is always then she'll act like the fake's real, or even buy the fake, which is worse. She'll actually get faked, but she knows I'm coming in, so just hit me anyway. That's really bad. Okay. Anything else on fakes?
Is that, I was going to ask that, if that fake produces this big attack, like you're actually trying to provoke the attack to counter, shouldn't your next move be just a step back? Because I feel like if you're in close enough to the fake, and you take another step in, you're going to get hit by that technique that you just drew up.
When you fake someone, you can tell what their intention is. Because she's going to do a couple things usually. I fake, just do something. Okay, her intention's where?
Forward.
And the reverse, she wants to go back, wants to escape. So then you can know from there.
So that's where you
Change it, right? Because if I know our intention's forward, because we've been kind of, that's why this is like testing people, like, touching your hand doesn't work. Yes, if I just sit here and touch your hand, nothing happens. But I'm not doing it. I'm kind of getting a read of her energy. Okay, so there I felt the weight was going back. Okay, now she's going in. And then I'm going to fake to draw her in. If her energy's back, it changes, because now I'm not trying to draw her in, right? She moves back, boom, perfect. So I'll go up, and I'll get ready for that deep combination. Okay? High level kumite is a lot about getting notes in like the early game, you can call it, like the first 30 seconds, and taking advantage of all those habits and the notes you got. Okay? Sometimes off the line for kick works. He's not ready, but it's not a strategy. It's just like a cheap shot.
You have to take notes.
Give you some points though. That's cool.
What? You have to take notes?
Yeah.
When you're
Just put them inside of your key.
When you're in class, you have to take notes? No way.
Yes. Absolutely. Thanks, man. Anything else on this? Because I feel like this is something we're kind of like, sort of on.
So I have like, it's a habit. I think it's not so much about the fakes, but I've noticed a lot like in class, especially when it's like lower level and higher level kumite. It's a lot of I think the higher belts kind of just, to our benefit, want to let us play around.
Yeah.
And so they don't really react to our fakes. So that's a very hard concept to learn, because I think in class kumite, for one, it's very scripted, unless we're doing free sparring.
Yeah.
But like, I think that would be helpful if we just worked on that more, because we don't really practice what that's really like. We do this, and that's an okay drill, but
like more free sparring kind of deal?
yeah, because I think when we're doing it this way, there's a lot of just non-reaction at all on both sides. Like, and I know you probably walk around the room and people are just kind of like standing there and nobody's moving.
It's tough because when you're in a drill, you're trying to isolate a concept. Because if we just say, if all the classes were, okay guys, I don't have free sparring, go! Everybody's just doing whatever the heck, it's going to be terrible, right? So we got to get some ideas. We got to get some concepts and then throw it in at the end, right? Like you're saying, the problem with that is sometimes you know what's coming, so you're not like, I know you're going to block me, so I'm not going to overcommit, I'm just going to kind of get safe, all right? Or you don't want to get swept, so you kind of like your back here, you're like, you know?
Right.
So
that's why I mean, it's a habit more than with the fake thing, especially because, like when you were talking about at the beginning of class, if we punch to the side of our opponent's face, we're doing nothing for them.
yeah.
So if somebody is faking me and I give no reaction to it at all, because I know it's fake, then that's also not really doing anything for the opponent.
Well, I would say that is doing something for the opponent, because if I'm faking and you're not reacting, that's my bad,
I see.
right? Because if you're not reacting, I can show you what a real punch is like.
I see.
Or something else is happening, right? Like, man, this guy sucks. He's terrible opponent. He never fakes it. Well, no, your fake is just bad, right? I mean,
I see.
you know, like, it's kind of one of those ideas. Like, it's a drill, so we know you're going to be safe, but you gotta push the envelope. That's why I like this pressure drill against the wall.
Yeah.
Because you can't really lie because you don't get hit. Because I was like, both people can hit, you know? And then if they don't move, they just get hit. And they're like, oh, well, that sucks. You know? And then they try to kind of figure it out. So, yeah, it's like the teacher's dilemma, you know? You want to free spar, but you can't just do that. You gotta. Because what happens when you free spar? All these concepts go, and you're just, right? Because it's that, you should be like that. In free sparring, you shouldn't be thinking about anything. You should just be reacting. You have maybe one idea you want to do, but you're just reacting. If you're thinking about concepts of kumite, you're done in the beginning. Before you even start, you're toast. Okay, sound good? Anything else about this before we go? Could be anything on kumite. Okay, last thing I'll say is a lot of us I noticed, especially the younger guys, probably like that. Okay, you are not ready, you're going to get hit. Okay? So I don't think any sport they have the ready stance is like this. It's always bent, right? I mean, you're not just sitting here with your legs straight. Now, it can't be explosive for you. You gotta do what before you go. Gotta bend, okay? Get used to in kumite, moving while bent and ready to explode, okay? You gotta find a stance that's comfortable to be in this position. If it's not comfortable, you gotta keep training until it is comfortable. Okay? You can't walk around like this, and then when you wanna go, bend your legs. Because then she knows what? I'm ready to go. Now I'm not. I'm ready to go. Now I'm not. And then she goes. Okay? Thanks, guys. Shoot! Form was okay. So many right. Sensei right. Thank you, guys.
The class. Good workout.
Right here.
but implementing my reflexes is a
But I just think you get up to orange or blue belt, your reflexes will be good. As you go up, find that you're in the position here, and then your reflexes, ability, here, better this, there's different things you're doing.
Yeah, I'm hoping to test for my navel belt during the next meeting, which is March 7th.
Just always make sure you bring it along, but it's always
The yellow belt test is just the first half of your first half.
that, well, it's at 10 minutes now, so it's.
It's
I don't even know, it's like, you're like,
this.
I wish you
Not
you feel it?
I don't feel like I'm here. Maybe I'll feel later.
I'll look at the picture. I can show you the
It's just
chart.
trying to accent. If I could, if I had flexibility, I would be. But yes, you'll feel it immediately if you're not dragging. Like when I'm moving in, I can travel that this way. Here,
So what's the angle part?
so you're trying to get both feet forward. I suppose that it's hard to really kind of get lucky.
How much is this?
What is that?
But you still don't really feel when you're pulling on your Achilles.
Right.
Whereas beyond,
Yeah. So no, I think that's right. Starts to roll like half out, that kind of thing. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So go to the line. Roll it over. Sensei Nishiyama was really looking at now. Structurally, it doesn't really give you. You get that more manipulation of the staff muscle, right? You can get that from here. You know, if you have the heels in, I think you should see, you don't want people to go like this. Right.
The longer the switch, move it in the head. Okay,
And you move it and you twist and you turn. Everything changes, just that heels. Toro even punches. When you do almost any
so when we're doing our camera and we're here, we gotta move, do
yeah, this is only for Keon, you want to make it as like, structured and, yeah, you want to try to, yep, so for that one, we gotta just roll it over.
and you move this foot too, right?
right.
So if I'm here, I have to move this to clear my hip, right?
Yeah, shift over, sometimes maybe shifting back too. Shift back, that might prevent it. Sometimes if you go too big, it's like, and also, you know, make sure you're not going for a target that's just too far away.
Right.
Maybe turn it here.
I just, when we're doing it, you do a couple in a row, then you're really way back.
It feels like too much work. I mean, yeah, too much work. Yeah. Stuff like Kumite. Kiki's a little easier. I think Kumite, you're so like, you know, it's hard to remember.
So right knee, ankles are flexible, that's what I was in back, that's my natural back leg to the area. It's all a combination.
Yeah, no, I found it's crazy. There's a band, right? It's like bones hitting. They don't move, right? So you take a band, pull it back, and then do it all of a sudden. I went whoop, and I'm like, what? So I think there's a way, like if you keep training, you can kind of get those bones kind of like this, maybe like that. It's so weird. It's like a rubber. You can put on or something, like a few inches, like a band. Pull it back this way, and bend forward, and pull this back. Allows you to strong and flexible ankles though. Oh yeah.
She did it.
Some of these kids, like, look at some of these.
Yeah.
He's like this. His ankle is like, yeah, nuts. And then all you can see.
Charlie is flexible.
He is. It's nuts. I've never seen anything like it. This guy is too. Too flexible. You can't get out.
As far as on Wednesday, the hardest thing I was having trouble with was the part. So if we're here, and I'm trying to think of how here, and we're going back that way. It's not.
Right. So if I'm just turning here, so I'm going to turn towards my back foot. So French stance, shoulder width. So your shoulder stance back here, now I'm shoulder stance. So towards my back foot. So I just got to make sure to kick this out. So whatever, you just turn towards your left. Right? So in this case, this leg is going to go to here. Yep, and you're not going to leave that. Move it over. When I do my arm box, right when my thigh